Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. So let's take a look again on the euro currency. You can see that actually price action that we have discussed recently has been completed and relatively fast. So we thought that might be some resistance around previous lows, but well, it hasn't happened. The market just has broken it down. So in general, here you could see that if you carefully go in with the signs on the intraday charts, it's trying to see the respect of the market to the major levels, how it behaves. You could make more or less, well, reasonable conclusions on the price action. So here, guys, I don't know what your trading was yesterday, trading stops you have taken. So if you have taken the short position, maybe you were using stop sell order, as we said, around the previous lows. Or you have taken the position some minor pullback on the intraday charts, whatever has happened. Well, currently you could either move stops to the break-even or even think about the booking of the half of your positions just because we're coming to the weekend, and take a look that market stands at daily oversold. So it means that here either, well, at least minor sideways action should happen, or maybe we will get a bit, maybe some bounce just because of the oversold situation here. So as was discussed yesterday, euro currently stands in a double impact. So it's not just because of the rising of the interest rates dollar, but it's also because of the tensions and geopolitical tensions in Eastern Europe. That's also makes a negative impact on the European currency, and that explains why it shows more extended downside action compared to the other assets. For example, Great British Pound. By the way, speaking on the Great British Pound, recall our bread and butter trade. We said wait for XOP. Currently, you can see, guys, XOP has been reached. If you have taken position, you could move stuff to the break-even. But in general, at this point, I do not see something really, well, some, let's call it, proper reaction in this area. So maybe later it will appear, but currently we need to keep an eye on what will happen. So for example, on the hourly chart, you could try to wait for some more extended patterns, such as the hand and shoulders, for example. Besides, here you could see we have separate thrust. If you're a scalp trader, you trade on a 5-minute chart, hourly chart, you could use this separate thrust for trading as well. But in general, if you have taken position here, you could wait and see what will happen. Theoretically, if we are correct on some pullback on the cable, there should be some reaction. The market should start to form something reversal. And if this will not happen, well, it's just the setup has been cancelled as well. So potentially, for example, it might be, as I said, kind of the hand shoulders to form. So if you have taken position, move start to break even and see what will happen. If not, you could just wait for some greater pattern, for example. On the euro currency, so market stands at the oversold. On the 4-hour time frame chart, what do we have? You could see the market has passed through the OP as it now exists. Very fast action. It means that the bearish sentiment is rather strong here on the euro currency. Theoretically, yes, we have another target around 111. This is the XOP of the same ABCD pattern. But I think that market prepares the same destiny to the XOP than to the OP. In fact, I would focus on 109 area, where we have more or less significant support, which is a monthly yearly pivot point. And let's take a look at, this one. It's major yearly pivot point and long-term support area. The tricky moment stands also with the major 618 level. So once the euro currency already has passed through it, on the dollar index, for example, it is just going to it. So take a look on the dollar index. It still has some resistance around 97.74. And I suppose that it really could happen that the yearly pivot point will be hit at the same moment where dollar index starts to flirting with major 618. This is weekly chart, guys. So it's really some, we hope and chances exist that around this area, around 109, we still should get some more or less healthy bounce that maybe will be small on the weekly chart. On the daily chart, it could look, well, rather attractive for a possible trading. So that's actually what we have on the euro currency right now. Currently, actually, we have the background only for scalp traders. So on 4 time frame chart, nothing to do. On the hourly chart, if you trade here, you could consider maybe to take in some positions. Maybe market will show the bounce on the resist on the oversold area. But in general, guys, yes, we have the thrust. The only thing that you could keep an eye on here is maybe double repo by the Chad Napoli. But at that moment, in current moment, guys, I do not see just the reasons for this double repo. So, and it's a very big chance that it just will not be formed or it will fail. Honestly speaking, since today's Friday and we're coming to the weekend, and we do not have really good stops on the bullish side, I don't see a lot of to do at this session. So those who would like to take short position, they probably did it yesterday. For a new short position, it's not very good, comfortable situations. Market tends to be sold. For the bullish positions, you also could see what's going on here. So not really very fascinating price action. That's why I think that with any active trading, it makes sense to wait until Monday.